With Pokemon Winds and Waves coming out next year, I decided now would be the perfect time to replay all 9 Pokemon regions. 9 games, 1 rule. When I use a Pokemon in a region, I can't reuse it in another. The great Pokemon replay continues. Okay, welcome back everybody. We're gonna do things in a little bit of a weird order, I guess you could say. Normally at this point in the game, you can pick if you want to go do Sabrina's gym and all that, or Koga. Because normally they're pretty close in level with each other. But we're going to do things a little weird so our Pokemon don't end up being kind of wonky leveled. We're going to go down to where Koga's gym is. And what we're going to do down there, we're going to go down there, capture the Snorlax, go down there, grab the Super Rod, come back up, grab a Grimer, go back down there, grab Surf, catch a few things in the Sapphire Zone if we need be for the XP share, go to the island where Blaine's gym is, revive our fossil, put the XP share on the fossil, then we're going to go back to where Sabrina's gym is, do the dojo, get the Hitmonchan that we're going to get there, do Sabrina's gym, do the Team Rocket taking over the tower there. If I remember correctly, we can do that then. And then we will go do Koga and Blaine because they're so close to each other. And I remember after you beat Blaine, that sends you to those islands. Okay, so we gotta go. Well, first things first, we gotta heal up our Pokemon, and we gotta go to the spooky tower, spooky graveyard tower place thing. Quick side note, we're actually going to the dojo first. Will help us, because here's my issues. I'm pretty sure the Pokemon in this dojo are like level 30 something. If I remember correctly. Let's see here. We might just do this now, get the Hitmonchan. Normally I pick Hitmonlee, because Hitmonlee is my favorite. But we're going to save Hitmonlee for one of the later games, because I know you can get a Hitmonlee in one of the later games. So there's one thing that really bugs me about this game, and it is a physical special split, but it also comes from the fact that the elemental punches, Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, and Ice Punch, that Hitmonchan knows in this game, they're not physical attacks, but when you use them, if the Pokemon has Poison Point, it still counts as a contact move. So my Hitmonchan got poisoned using Thunder Punch, which is a special move, and it kind of really annoyed me. Oh, he sees us? I completely forgot about that. I thought we had to go talk to him. No, he actually just straight up sees us. Oh, dang, he came to us. Alright, Koichi. Bring out the Lee. We're gonna put a little poison powder on this thing. I think what throws Hitmonlee's design together for me is like the darkness around its eyes. I don't know what it is, but that just makes it look so cool to me. Love Hitmonlee so much. God, he's a cool Pokemon. Can't remember. Is Hitmonlee the one with the really high special defense of these guys? Yeah, I think he is. First attack and he missed. And he's dead. Hitmonlee shows up, does nothing. You're welcome. Alright, Hitmonchan. What's going on, buddy? Did I throw sand into these Pokemon's eyes before this battle or something? Do you not know Fire Punch? Hey, Wander, can I get you to hit that poison powder real quick, please? Thank you, Wander. Thank you very much. Who would win in a fight? 2 fighting masters or 1 stinky flower? The answer may surprise you. Hitmonchan has the low... Okay, why'd you use Thunder Punch the first 2 times? Oh, that did nothing. Do they both have decent special defense? They might. So how much damage does acid? Oh, Hitmonchan is kind of both, isn't it? I like how you used Thunder Punch twice first, and now it's using the ones that are super effective. I think I had more trouble with one of the trainer's Primates before this. Oh god, what am I gonna name the Hitmonchan? Indeed, I have lost, but in return, I'll give you a prize fighting Pokemon. No, we don't want the Hitmonlee. Yeah, we'll take the Hitmonchan. What are we gonna name him? I'm trying to do float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I can't put the dots in there, so... Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Flab Slab! That's his name! Hitmonchan's name is Flab Slab. How you feel about that, Flab Slab? I am so sorry that this has been done to you. Comet Punch, Agility Pursuit, Mach Punch. Alright, we'll put you in front because you need some levels. Alright, come on, Flab Slab! Flab Slab the Hitmonchan. What a Pokemon to have! Also, I don't know how to count. I'm an English major, so I don't know how to count. I miscounted how many Pokemon I want on the team, and one of the Pokemon we already have will need to be boxed. I'm sorry, but Parasect is being boxed. I'm realizing right now that the Pokemon I plan on adding to the team, we're gonna have to put somebody in the PC. Dang. Okay, anyways. Spooky time. God, I love the music here. Hey, how's your dead Raticate? I still love how, like, everybody's like, oh my god, his Raticate died! And that is legitimately probably very likely. Okay, I'm not having Flab Slab fight a flying type. I'm not that stupid. Ooh, we are much higher level than he is. I think he still only has a Charmeleon here. Or an Ivysaur. Yeah. I think I know who we're gonna end up boxing, unfortunately. It's gonna be Las Plagas. When compared to the other Pokemon we're gonna be catching, I think they're a bit better. How often is this gonna happen to me? Is this gonna happen to me when I fight him when he's champion? I swear to god, if I go to fight him as champion and he puts Wander to sleep and it screws me over, I might genuinely crash out. No, it's not like I haven't crashed out in here already before. Never happened. There's no proof. Wander, I know you're having a very pleasant dream right now, because he literally can't beat you. But I would really appreciate it if you would wake up. Thank you. A Kadabra, eh? I don't think Flab Slab is faster than a Kadabra. Oh, and Dark is special, right. Well, there goes Kadabra. It's like Las Plagas didn't even fight anything. Got all his health back. Okay. Here's the thing. This Pidgeotto's almost dead. And we have Mach Punch. So this will get Flab Slab some nice XP. Ah, so close. Oh, I forgot you have that. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I always forget that he has a Gyarados here. But it doesn't really matter. We're what, 7 levels high? 7... And we're 12 levels higher. Is that the right math? I can't remember. I don't do math, alright? If I ever do math in one of these and it's wrong, please just know that I never do math. There we go. Oh, now that would have been useful for the Gyarados. Let's get rid of Pursuit just because that's a special. Wait, no, Thunder Punch is special. I am stupid. We'll take them just because they are a bit better. Thunder Punch. Ice Punch. Would Fire Punch benefit us? I don't think it would. And a Growlithe, eh? We'll have Flap Slap fight the Growlithe. Of course. Welcome to Griffin Forgets About Things That Have Abilities. Well, I guess if our attack is lower, we can just hit it with a Thunder Punch. Maybe get a Paralysis off. Let's go for the Comet Punch. Yeah, it doesn't matter, we'll just Mach Punch it. Or no, we're faster than it anyways. There it goes. You just call me a stinker? How's your Pokedex coming? You just caught a Cubone. Can't find the bigger Marowak. I wonder why. I wonder why you can't find the Marowak. What does this lead say? Even we could not identify the wayward ghosts. The Silphscope might be able to unmask them. Well, I have that. Oh. Right, I forgot. These guys make the... They have the funniest little text things in this. I guess we'll keep Flab Slab in front. Kick-kick-kick-wah! I like... Because aren't they all supposed to be possessed? Isn't that the whole deal? That they're possessed and that's why we're fighting them? Now, another thing that you guys are probably going to notice as well is that I catch 2 Ghastlies. I caught one that was like level 13, pretty low level, and then we ran into like a level 17 one, so I opted to catch that one just because it would save me the pain of having to train up a Ghastly from level 13. And I realized that this cuts out the explanation of what I named it. I named it Freako, which is the name of a ghost, one of the Boo Brothers from Scooby-Doo Meets the Boo Brothers. And he has 2 other brothers, Freako, Shriko, and Sneeko. And I'm realizing that now I think I have to name a ghost type one of those every time we catch one. Because it's going to be funny. Welcome to the team, Freako. Also, to be completely honest, we are just going to use a Haunter because I've always preferred Haunter to Gengar. I think Haunter looks so much cooler, envelops like the ghost type way more. Gengar just looks like a purple fuzzy guy, and they just slapped the ghost type onto him. And I understand a lot of people love him, but I just love Haunter so much more. The fact that he's basically kind of just a floating head with 2 hands, and that one of the hands even has a red glow around it. Oh, he's so cool. But yeah, we're just going to use a Haunter this game, because realistically, stats-wise, there's not that big of a difference between the two of them. Alright, well that was quicker than I was expecting. With how my luck went with all the other, like, low encounter rate Pokemon on routes and stuff, I was expecting this to take, like, the same amount of time as a Pikachu. Although I guess 10%, yeah, it is 10%, so it is double what Pikachu was. Alright, Cubone, get to the PC. Alright, time to fight Marowak. Or not. Be gone, Ghastly. Be gone, intruders. I love the design of the ghosts. Okay, does this have Mold Breaker? It doesn't. It can't hit us, can it? We have Levitate. So unless this thing has Mold Breaker, it can't hit us. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it can't hit us. Frico just wins. Alright. Mess him up, I guess. Okay, we're gonna have to Nightshade this thing. Little too bulky, if you ask me. I guess actually we could also curse it. Make this a bit quicker. Wish we could catch this thing, but then again, it is a ghost, so... It's always, like, tragic to me that they are... that for the first game, they're like, yeah, you know this little Pokemon? Make it so Team Rocket killed all the mothers and they wear the skull over the children, and it just stuck. The ghost was the restless spirit of Cubone's mother. The mother's spirit was calmed, departed to the afterlife. So we just needed to kick its ass to send it to the afterlife. Kind of messed up, if you ask me. What do you want? Why are you here? Hold on. So are you telling me that the Marowak ghost just couldn't come up here? Is that what you're telling me? Ooh, Frico, you are a little low level, buddy. Well, we got Thunder Punch, so we should be able to take these guys out. Or, not low leveled, but under health. Also, another thing that I'm realizing is we actually need to beat Koga first before we can surf to get our fossil Pokemon taken out of its fossil. Also, something I had a thought of for fossils. You know, for the longest time, I thought that the rock typing that all fossil Pokemon had was because of the defossilization process. But recently, I've come to realize that maybe it's just there were so many more rock types existing because the fossil Pokemon from Sword and Shield don't have the rock typing. None of them do. Yeah. Don't fight, you Rockets. Brother, I've fought you guys 3 times now and won each time. I will fight you a 4th time and win. But I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the spirit of Cubone's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has finally left us. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House. There's the Pokeflute. Alright, I should probably check... We should probably check our decks. How many Pokemon do we have registered? Seen 83, owned 36. So we're 14 short of getting the XP share. I know that there's one Pokemon... Alright, sorry, Lost Plagas. You did us good, but from here on out, you're not going to be much help. Okay. So we can go get a Pokemon. We get Snorlax, Haunter, that's 2. And then the Pokemon I'm thinking of, that's 3. Okay. I think I know what we're going to do. I feel like the Ghostbusters going up those stairs in their movie. Hey man, I'm just gonna come in here, steal this Pokemon. No, you're not staying on the team. You're getting evolved and put in the box immediately. Do I have a stone for you already? No, I do not. Okay. Alright, Eevee. Also, is this not the only Eevee you get in this game? Like, if you want another one, don't you have to breed it? Can you even breed in this game? I don't know. I never did it in this game. Oh wait, can Snorlax learn Cut? I wonder. Hey, Snorlax. Get up. I always assume Snorlax can learn Cut because he's got claws, but he might not be able to, maybe. Let's poison him with Wander. Just so we have a higher chance of catching them. And then we'll swap back into, swap back into Freako. See if we can catch it. We're probably not going to. I know Snorlax has a bit of a low catch rate. Ah, so close. Ah, you little bastard. Dang. We probably will catch it, though, because we're getting close. And it's going to go into the yellow now, I think? Yeah. So our chances have increased. We've already gotten pretty close so far. You guys ever, like, are trying to catch a Pokemon, and the lower its HP gets, sometimes you just feel like you get less lucky? You guys ever feel that sometimes? Okay. Well, now he's asleep. And he's awake. Now I gotta wait for Freako to wake up. What we will do is we'll swap Slab in. Hit him with a few Thunder Punches, I think. Because I worry that hitting him with a Fighting type move will kill him. Or actually, we might be able to. He is pretty bulky. Oh yeah, we can. Oh god! Flab Slab held back just enough. There we go. Yeah, you're going in the box, buddy. Alright, let's see. Can you learn cut? I don't think you can. Yeah, you can. Alright, let's go grab the Rattata. I did not know that Doduo existed over here. What? Oh, wait, is Farfetch not in this grass? Is it Doduo in this one? Hold on. Oh, it's Doduo in this grass, not Farfetched. I thought it was Farfetched. Oh, it was Farfetched in, like, the route next to it. So during these parts here, I was just going around looking for a lot of Pokemon. I thought you could catch Farfetch'd over here. Turns out you can't. So we caught a Doduo. And I tried to catch a few Raticates, but they just wouldn't want to get in the ball, no matter what I did. We also went over here to get the HM Fly, because over here is where you get it, from the girl hiding in the house above the bike road. And we also decided to defeat the next Hitmonchan, or not, defeat the next Snorlax, so Hitmonchan could get some levels. But we're also going to go trade a Spearow for our Farfetch'd in the town that Lieutenant Surge is in. It is! Alright, Freako. Show us what you're doing. We need to get Freako to a high level for when we go to fight the Psychic-type gym leader. Yeah, we'll take Shadow Punch. You guys are going to be hearing a lot of me doing this episode, and I feel like you already have, because so much of this part of the game is just battling a bunch of smaller trainers, and I didn't even battle them all because I wanted to save some of those battles for the Grimer and the Ammonite that we're going to be getting at the end of today's episode. So I left actually a lot of the trainers on this route and the route next to it undefeated, so I can come back later and level those guys up as well. Get some nice cheeky XP. I love how you play like the most beautiful melody and Snorlax is like, "This is the worst thing ever!" and attacks you. Ooh, nice. But it oh yeah, because we're already poisoned. Only 660? Damn. Yeah, I don't know if I'm just really dumb or if I've never noticed this before, but I thought you could catch Farfetch. I didn't know you actually trade for it with the little girl in the house over here. Is it this house? Might be. Yeah, I do. So now we have 41. Oh, wait, 42 because Freako evolved. Chading. Dang. That's the nickname of it? Okay. Now, by this point, you all know that we're trying to get the XP share, so it makes leveling up our low-leveled Pokemon a lot easier. And by this point, we have around 45, 46 Pokemon. So I know, or I knew coming up to this, the next area, that we would probably just need to catch a few Pokemon in the Safari Zone, because I also picked up a Leaf Stone, because I know that you find Execute over in the Safari Zone, and I knew we could evolve it really quick. What I did kind of forget about was that there are a few other Pokemon in the Safari Zone that evolve right away with a stone. That'd be. I was also just straight up unaware that you could encounter Wild Fearow over here, so I caught one of those too. There we go. Now there's one thing about the Safari Zone that I learned recently that I didn't know for the longest time. I only found this out recently. And that is that the rock, mud, and bait all affect a Pokemon's catch rate and flee rate. Another thing that I realized while playing this is that it feels really kind of dumb for them to have put Surf hitting in the Safari Zone. Just hit an HM you need to complete the game. Okay, hold on. Get rid of Water Gun. Get that out of here. Now, from this point onward, I spent probably around like 30 to 40 minutes running around the Safari Zone, trying to catch as many Pokemon as I could so we could get the XP share. We caught a Sea King first, and I was able to throw such a surprising amount of rocks at that thing before it decided to just get caught. While running around in the Safari Zone, we ran into so many Pokemon that I just could not catch. I don't know what is up with my luck recently, but I just couldn't catch more than half of the new Pokemon I ran into, and 99% of what we were running into were things I already had caught. It took forever for me to catch 3 Pokemon in the Safari Zone. 3! That's it. There we go. Okay, so that takes us to 57 and 58. We need one more Pokemon. Another realization I had while playing today as well is that there are a ton of Pokemon that I want to use in their own gens that I shouldn't because their move pools just suck. There we go. So after finally catching those 3 Pokemon from the Safari Zone, we evolved the Nidorino with a Moonstone, we evolved the Execute with a Leaf Stone, and then it was finally time for us to go take on Koga's gym so we could get Surf and go get the next 2 Pokemon I want to add to the team, the final 2 Pokemon that we will be catching this whole playthrough. Because we're not catching anything else. We need to leave as many slots open that we need in case there's a Pokemon later down in a game that I want to put on the team. I need to be a lot more picky and choosy. Okay, who do I have in front? I got Ertl out in front, Frico in the back. Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Makes you shiver with mirth. Brother, what does shivering with mirth mean? How many of these guys explode? Oh, of course. Of course, first turn. Why wouldn't that happen? Right? That'd be freako. We don't even have hypnosis. But to send in a muck, eh? We're gonna have one of those on our team eventually. They're also bulky. Jesus Christ. Dang. Oh, of course. That little bit he... Okay, sure. Sure. Why not? Yeesh. Uh-oh. Of course he'd use another one of those. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he use two, eh? This muck is annoying. Man. Damn. Okay, we're reviving Erdl. How do we miss him with a surf? I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out a little bit here. This is ridiculous. Thank you. Dear Lord. There we go, Ertl. That'd be. Ooh, you're the big boy. Let's pray we can get a confusion off here. Really need a confusion here, Ertl. Now here's the thing. I think Wander can do this still. I think Wander's got us here. Oh, we're so close. Come on, Wander, you can take that. Had to be Wander! And now we can surf and get our little buddies. So I'm gonna tell you guys something really embarrassing. I kind of forgot that I had Fly. So I tried to get to Cinnabar Island through Seafoam Island without strength because I forgot to get strength from the guy missing his teeth. So I spent about 30 minutes trying to figure out how to get to Cinnabar Island from over here, and then just saying, oh right, I can just fly to Pallet Town and then fly there. Alright. Hit up this place, and then I think it's... Research and development, testing. Did it call him the Weird Doctor? I think we just have to do that for him to redo it. You're late. You late. Where were you? I literally left and came back in. Alright, we are gonna name him... We're gonna name him Knot. Like a Nautilus. Like the creature it's based off of. Now we need to give it to him because he evolves at like level 40. And we will put Frico in front so we can get Frico some levels. Because the other gym... We're gonna go catch a Grimer, and then we're gonna call it. But the other gym, the Saffron City gym, the Psychic-type gym with Sabrina, I'm pretty sure is the exact same levels as Koga's gym. So we're just gonna run in here to catch something, and then we'll call her. Also, surprise, shocker, Grimer and Fire Red is a 5% encounter rate inside the Pokemon Mansion. What is it with me in choosing the ones that are 5% to put on my team? Why? Too many rats. Give me more grime. Oh, hey, Grimer. That's convenient. That'd be. I already know what I'm naming him. Sludge exposed to X-rays from the moon transformed into Grimer. It loves feeding... Sorry, Grimer transformed from moonbeams? Alright, Mr. Clean is on the team. Alrighty, we're gonna call this here, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry it was a little late of an upload. I had to take care of some things that kind of got in the way. You know, school, all that jazz. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!